Hello and welcome to a 1/12 scale action figure by Storm Collectibles. It's a new Hong Kong company that they start up, and they're doing action figures and statues and stuff. And so far they have released Scorpion and Ryu, and they've also released a blue version of Ryu as well as Vega / M Bison, depending on where you are. A big bad guy, or from Street Fighter 5 as well. And they will have the hairy chest Russian guy, I forget his name, and of course Sub-Zero and all that coming out pretty soon. And yeah, here's Ryu. Big box, 1/12 scale. Their version 1/12, which is different from the Japanese version 1/12, so he's way bigger. So the scale's not right. And of course, at the same time, not the same time, but a few months later, which after this was released, Bandai also said they're going to be releasing Street Fighter 5 SH Figuarts, and they've confirmed that they'll be releasing Ryu, Chun-Li, Cammy, and the new Middle Eastern guy from Street Fighter 5. So so now I kind of have no reason to keep this one, me personally, because like I said, it's the wrong scale. But if you have been playing around with Street Fighter toys from NECA, I think, or any other NECA scale, Western 1/12 scale stuff, then you'll probably want to pick this one up, maybe, depending on how this review goes. Here's Ryu printed there in the Street Fighter 5 style, as well as some poses on the back of the box, and some more styling here. Yeah, box opens on the top instead of the side, so pulling that out. Oh, we got two trays in there, as well as a backing card. He has the backing card of his stage, one of his stages from Street Fighter 5. Vega / M Bison also has that. And there's an instruction sheet pamphlet thing inside, and tells you, hey, swap stuff, move stuff, blah blah blah. So get that background out the way. And alright, so let's go to the bottom tray first, not because there's not too much stuff in there. There's pretty much just a stand, and this thing clips into there, and there's a little peg that you need to push to unclip it. Try to pull it out too much and you'll probably break it. So let me just clip that in. GS is Capcom on the back there. And yep, just a little peg there. And so this is also spring loaded. And this is really tight because the Bison one is very tight, but this peg here is actually better on Ryu, so that's good. Yeah, Bison one's way too tight, and with the spring loaded and sturdiness of the stand, it means, you know, displaying your Ryu figure is actually pretty easy with this set, so that's good. Interesting enough, the Bison one, the Street Fighter stand actually comes in a little bag before it goes into the tray, but not the Ryu one, so I don't know what's going on there. There he is. By the way, a Scorpion does not come with any stand, so I don't know why that is. That's kind of annoying. Is it because they have different licensing fees and all that? Huge plastic sheet protecting the figure. You got the main figure there with the fists already attached to him, and if I just get him out and get this bag out the way. Let's see. We have two alternate faces. I'll zoom in momentarily. We have some spray open hands, relaxed hands, and some, you know, ball hands, like Hadoken hands. So, and these faces, come out. Yep. So we have a grr face and a face, and the one on the figure is just a normal, you know, blank expression face. It's good. As for the Hadoken, it just looks like this. It's actually made out of two pieces of transparent plastic with white paint on it, and there are actually some finger holes in here somewhere, so you can get one of your hands. Once you plug the hand onto the figure, you would find the slot. This, no, not this hand type. This hand, and see, there's some slots here somewhere that they've designed specifically for the hands to go in. I think that's it. Yep. So the hands actually slide into the slot there. So both hands slide into both each side, and then this one actually stays pretty secure on the figure. And there's an extra piece here with supposed to have some bumps that you can plug into. So it just stays on there, so it's like an extra powerful Hadouken. But yeah, there's some extra pegs there, but it's never really worked for me. It's just always kind of loose, so I don't like it too much. But I guess it stays on there, kind of. Yeah. So it doesn't work too well. So Ryu here has some very nice detail. There's some lot of weathering on the clothing. He has his little words on the name tag on the little belt strap there. I got soft rubbery plastic for that, as well as his clothing and the headband there. That's soft. The hands also made out of soft material, and so is the top part of the boxing glove that does fall off if you pull the hand off the arm. And some people have advertised that his top can come off as a feature, but it's not easy to come off, and I don't recommend it because it's not glued down or anything, but it's a pain to get off and a pain to get back on. So articulation wise, let's see, he's got pretty much a double ball peg thing. It's hidden inside because his top muscle piece, the neck piece, is actually a soft rubbery plastic, so that's useful. It does help get it out the way when moving the figure, the head. Double ball joint for the arm, up, down, full rotation here, double elbow joint, but he's quite beef, so yeah, you can't fold his arms too much. See, this would have been a place where the soft plastic would really be useful, so you can actually push it down. Oh well. Hands on a peg that's on a swiveling joint. Torso goes back, forward, sideways, and legs go rotate a little bit, and up, back, and again same with the knee joint. You can't fold it too much. Toes go up, and rotating here, and rotating lower leg. So he does have a lot of movement there. Is that a ball peg or? Yep, foot is a ball. It's a ball joint attached to a swiveling peg. So pretty good movement overall. For a scale comparison, here he is standing right next to an SH Figure Arts. You can see he's like a head and a little bit more taller than a Figure Arts, so yeah, definitely not compatible. Storm Collectibles Ryu seems to sit between Japanese and Western toy releases. He's got the size of a Western action figure, but the articulation of a Japanese figure. I guess they made it this scale because they did want to make it compatible with some of the other American toy collectors and their collection. So I get that. But so this doesn't really appeal to me too much, especially when I know now that Bandai is going to be releasing some SH Figure Arts Street Fighter stuff. And here's the thing, with him, mostly grayish white joints, I didn't notice anything too much issue with the plastic, but with the Bison one that I also just filmed, I did notice a lot of plastic scratching and all that with the joints, so I'm a little bit worried about the quality of these guys. This is a new company, and since the scale is not right for me, and I am a little bit worried about how long these things will last, as well as having soft plastic, that's another thing that I don't know how long will last. I'm probably not going to keep a hold of this, and I'm going to switch to the SH Figure Arts one when I can. Same goes with the Scorpion figure. I'm going to get like a different scale one if I can, but the Mezco ones aren't that good either, so that kind of sucks. Tangent aside, if you have figures that generally at this scale, then you quite enjoy this. If you have any of the previous Street Fighter stuff from NECA, you're going to enjoy this as well, because this is definitely better than the NECA stuff. The paint details are very nice, and the soft rubbery stuff, while not sure how long they'll last, they do feel good to mess around with, and they do look really good. As well as hiding certain joints. I mean, joints are visible, but they're minimal, so they've done a pretty good job there. The details of this character is also very nice compared to the video game. So overall, this is not a bad figure at all, especially coming from a new company and a company that started up in Hong Kong, which is quite a rare sight to see. So I hope they keep improving on their figures, and I wish them luck on that. It's just this isn't quite in my market or my needs right now. If Bandai didn't announce anything with Street Fighter, I'd probably be I'm more inclined to keep this along with my Scorpion. But now that they are, yeah, this guy is gonna go on eBay at some point. So yeah, good figure, just not for me. Subscribe to Justin, comment below, and of course take care and have a nice day. I will see you guys soon, and Hadouken! Hey guys, as always, if you dislike the video, click the dislike button, but if you like the video, consider clicking the like, subscribe, and of course sharing this with other people who you might think this is interesting. And as always, toys cost quite a bit of money to do. This is a hobby, thing, but I would like if I can carry on doing and expanding more on this channel. So if you think the information regarding these figures are useful, you can consider heading over to Patreon and giving a little bit of support there, just like $1 is also very much appreciated. Or you can turn ad block off and make sure I get the ad revenue there. And as always, if you check on the Patreon, there's also some perks there that I am looking to build up to eventually if I get enough audiences, but as of right now, there's not really any perks yet because there's not enough support for that. So yeah, check it out and maybe give some suggestions on the Patreon side if you think that you'd like to. I don't mind. And yeah, see you guys soon.